for us to be here this morning to hand over 3 vehicles, these 3, to you, to be used by 3 hospitals or whatever you may decide, although the instructions are that we shall to 3 hospitals. But it's left with you to decide, you know where the need is.
Yeah.
You know, so we are happy, we're always happy to help the health sector. Because you know, a healthy nation is a wealthy nation.
That is excellent.
That's what we really say.
Yes.
So we've been given instructions since we're closing the mission, and the AU is more particular about the health of its members. And you are really, it's like we giving back to what was given to us, because you are member states and you provided this stuff. And so if we are leaving, it's only thought it's fit, or it has been thought fit that we gave it back to you. So, Mr. Minister, they are all in working condition. This will take me to the airport after our delivery with somebody, which because it's no longer our property.
That's true.
It belongs to you.
Yes.
So when we finish now, you just give somebody, my driver, they drop me at the airport, they bring it back.
Okay.
This is what I've been using, and the other one is what my deputy has been using, and the other one has been packed in my house for most of the time. So they're all in good working condition, you know.
So
It's we really feel proud.
sure.
And this lady here, she is Juris from the commission in Addis. They came to supervise the closure and everything. So she will be leaving tomorrow. But she also want to be present that we really follow the instructions that were given to us. So, Mr. Minister, it's once again a pleasure. You know, I remember this minister very well because just when he took over, we delivered 2 huge generators to them, 2 huge 30 and 40 kVA generators.
Using a 90 Canon.
Oh, really? And then the Cannon Hospital had just got brown out or blackout, whatever you say. Then with a lot of other equipment, you know, which worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's a real pleasure, you know. So it's our pleasure now to hand over these vehicles to you. As from now, you have become your property. The drivers here, give us the keys.
It's symbolic, yeah.
Yes. So all right now we are all packed up to leave, and this very cool.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. You know, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not surprised that AU closing up will give their asset to the Ministry of Health. You know, I recall during the time of Ebola, when AU played a major role in bringing the African countries together, bringing specialists to come and help us to fight Ebola in this country. And so Prosper and others were here, and we all went through the process.
Thank God he's still
And
standing.
so, he's still standing. And so I think he remembers exactly what the ministry, working along with its partners, especially with AU support, what we've done in this country. And so you are closing the mission. There's no other better place for access to come but to come to the Ministry of Health. And so we are very, very grateful. We are appreciative to you for everything you've done here personally as the representative of AU in this country. And now that you are leaving, we know that you are taking part of Liberia with you. That whatever you do, please think of Liberia, and whatever we can do to help the organization continuously succeed, we are willing to do that. So on behalf of my boss, Minister Jala, who is not here now, we want to accept this, and we want to assure you that this will be used for the internal purpose. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister.
And bon voyage.
Yes, thank you. And whatever we want to, just an addition, the AU is not abandoning Liberia. We just thought Liberia has gone through a smooth transition, and peace is almost here now. It's going to be sustained. And we'll be now monitoring Liberia from a distance. We don't want our presence here to send the wrong message that Liberia is still unstable. We want our exit to give the positive image that Liberia is now stable. Because we, as moral guarantors of the Accra Peace Accord, we're here to monitor the stability and the peace and prosperity of this country. And that's what we've been doing for the past 15 years since the office was opened. It's the longest serving liaison office. And so after assessing, looking at everything that is happening to Liberia, the AU just thought that, look, Liberia, now we don't have to give the wrong signal that is still unstable, because ours is from peace and security, is to monitor the not as an implementing organization, to monitor. And we've monitored a smooth transition and things are moving in the right direction. We just thought that the AU just thought that this is the right time for them to exit Liberia, so that we don't continue to give the wrong signal. The AU is there monitoring a peace process, monitoring the stability of the country, when we already know that it is stable. It's just a question of moving forward. And the AU will continue to engage with Liberia from headquarters and from the neighboring. And as you very well know, ECOWAS is not going to move. That's right. Because we look at the sub-regional organizations and our building block for an eventual bigger Africa integration. So we'll be giving up backup support to ECOWAS to continue to stabilize this country. And we are very proud that we are living a very stable and a Liberia moving in the right direction.